Friends, imagine an era when light came only from torches, news was carried on people's lips, and entertainment meant watching a play on a stage. There was no internet, no cinema, no mobiles. Yet, one man spread so much magic with his words that the echo of his plays is still heard in theaters across the world. His name was William Shakespeare. His writing not only immortalized literature, but also gave a voice that touches the soul of man. Friends, the story is very inspiring, so you must listen to the video till the end. So let's know the whole story in this video. But before moving forward in the video, friends, I request you with folded hand to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that my courage keeps increasing. Friends, the year was 1564. A child was born in a small town of England, Stratford-upon-Avon. He was an ordinary child, no special shine, no royal identity. His father, John Shakespeare, was a leather trader, and mother Mary Arden was from a landowning family. As a child, William learned Latin and Greek, and in school he was introduced to writers like Ovid, Virgil, Plutarch. He learned more from life experiences than from books. The biggest school for him was the street, the market, people, relationships, and conflicts. An artist had settled inside him, one who saw and felt things and then molded them into imagination. But this art was still imprisoned within him. It needed wings. When he was only 18, he married Anne Hathaway, who was 8 years older than him. Soon he became the father of 3 children. A normal person would have lived the same life, doing business, raising a family, and dying an ordinary death in old age. But Shakespeare was not normal. He knew that there was something inside him that could change this world. Even in the midst of marriage and responsibilities, he was dreaming of a stage where he could fly his imagination. The period between 1585 and 1592 is called the lost years in history because there is no clear description of where Shakespeare was and what he was doing during this time. But it is assumed that he went to London, did small jobs in the theater, perhaps became an actor, or wrote dialogues behind the scenes. In London, he had to face contempt in the beginning. "You are not educated. You are a farmer's son. What is the use of poetry in the theater?" He had to listen to such taunts, but he did not stop. The stubbornness burning within him was much stronger than other writers of that time. In 1592, his name was mentioned for the first time by critic Robert Greene, who in jealousy called him a stage thief. But this is where Shakespeare's real journey began. In 1593, poetic works like Venus and Adonis and The Rape of Lucrece established him as a strong poet. After that, he started writing his great plays, Romeo and Juliet in 1595, a story of the culmination of love and social irony, Julius Caesar in 1599, a wonderful portrayal of power, deception, and betrayal. 1600 to 1601, Hamlet, a unique example of soul-searching, doubt, and moral dilemma, Othello in 1603, a sensitive story of jealousy, Deception and Racial Discrimination, Macbeth in 1606, a tragedy of thirst for power and degradation of soul in every play. Shakespeare exposed the darkness hidden within society. He showed the king not as holy, but as a human being. He showed women not as mere lovers, but as thinking, decision-making souls. Shakespeare and his companions founded the Globe Theatre in 1599. This theatre became a temple of pure art. Plays were performed there in broad daylight. Everyone from the common people to the elite became the audience. Shakespeare brought the drama to the hearts of the people. He knew that in every human being there is a hero, a villain, a lover, and a philosopher. And perhaps that is why his characters became immortal. After 1610, Shakespeare reduced writing and returned to his native village. He spent the remaining years of his life in peace. But his mind was still entangled in stories. He gave a glimpse of his life in his last play, The Tempest, a magician who breaks his magic wand in the end. Shakespeare said goodbye to this world on his birthday, 23rd April, 1616. He did not do any fanfare, did not bid farewell. He left quietly, but his words kept resonating. Friends, the story of William Shakespeare tells us that if a person has a combination of art, struggle, and passion, then he can become immortal. He showed that greatness does not come from birth, but it is nurtured with struggle, dedication, and truth. Shakespeare is still among us when we love, when we doubt, when we search for the hero within us. His words still resonate within us because he was not the writer of any language or country, but of humanity. Shakespeare said, "Every man has a story if he wants to tell it." He said, "Our actions are more important than our fate." Fear prevents us from doing what makes us great. He said, "Sometimes the greatest dramas are not on stage, but inside our minds." He said, "Change the world with your words. Words are sharper than swords." So, friends, this was Shakespeare's inspiring life journey. Do let us know how you liked it by commenting, and if you liked it at all. If you haven't liked the video yet, then do like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you with a new video, and until then, thank you very much to all of you.